Hey all, today we're talking about Austin Flipsters, which is not only a course, but a YouTube channel, a partnership, and its own standalone real estate investment company, all focused on the Austin, Texas market, how to make money with it. And so we're going to review that. We're going to talk about the business model of selling real estate, and then we're going to discuss a different way of making money through digital real estate instead of physical.
Austin Flipsters was founded in 2018 by Texas A&M University alumni Lincoln Edwards and Lauren Ahrens. It is a real estate investment company that offers educational courses, partnerships, and content through YouTube and blogs. The company has successfully flipped over 100 homes, built a community exceeding 300 real estate flippers, and established partnerships with more than 15 investors. Austin Flippers has several product and service offerings, including a comprehensive course that costs $497 and a Flipsters Fam Discord community membership at $30 per month. Their elite offer is a turnkey solution partnership that requires at least $20,000 initial investment.
As you can see, this is definitely a high-ticket course, and starting any real estate investment, you need a lot of money up front. So it is a good idea to have education behind you as you go, but keep in mind that 20 grand is probably what you're also minimum going to want to start with your real estate investment alone without purchasing a course. And so it's great that they offer lower ticket options so you can kind of get your feet wet and see where you're at. But if you do not have basically $50,000 in the bank, this is not going to be the best place for you to start.
Austin Flippers also runs a YouTube channel with over 270K subscribers. Lincoln Edwards, the founder of the program, holds a master's degree from Harvard Business School. He has a bachelor's degree in business administration from Texas A&M University and serves as the CEO of Homemade, a venture-backed house flipping prop tech business. His co-founder, Lauren Ahrens, also graduated from Texas A&M with a business administration degree. He is the chief creative officer of Homemade. Austin Flippers has over 51 modules with 20 hours of training. The lessons range from market analysis to securing funding and managing contractors. The Austin Flipsters Partnership Program allows passive investors to contribute capital while the company handles property acquisition, renovation management, and sales. They charge upfront fees plus consultation rather than profit sharing. The Austin, Texas real estate market presents unique challenges for flippers. With a median house price of $530,000, significantly higher than the national median of $359,000, Austin's housing costs are 16% above the U.S. average. The city's overall cost of living is 9% higher than the Texas average and 1% above the national average. Despite a 15% price drop from 2022 to 2023, a single adult needs a minimum annual salary of $59,000 to live comfortably in Austin, assuming 30% of monthly income goes toward rent. House flipping involves purchasing distressed properties at below market prices. The flipper renovates the property and sells it for a profit. According to CBS, flippers average $70,000 in net profit. A typical example shows purchasing a house for $235,000, investing $48,000 in renovations, and listing it at $349,000. After paying $17,000 commissions for selling the property, the flipper is left with a $49,000 profit. The average flip takes approximately 6 months to complete. The comprehensive course curriculum covers house flipping foundations, preparation strategies, financial principles, funding approaches, team building, deal analysis, property sourcing, purchase processes, renovation management, sales strategies, and tax considerations. Each section gives detailed instructions on essential aspects of the house flipping business. It ensures that students understand both theoretical and practical aspects of the real estate market.
Keep in mind that a lot of the stuff that they would teach you is what you would learn as a straightforward realtor. So you could potentially learn the exact same concepts by just joining a real estate agency and attending their webinars and conferences and working through that channel first. Yes, you'll have to share some of your profits with the agency overall, but you wouldn't have to cough up a ton of cash right away to that level when you're just getting started. So I would suggest considering and researching that avenue before purchasing this and then maybe going in this direction in the future.
While Austin Flipsters provides comprehensive training, there are some limitations to the program. The training primarily focuses on the Austin market, though principles can be applied elsewhere. Their content has been criticized for making flipping appear overly simple, and there are limited independent reviews of their programs. However, their substantial social media following and successful track record in the Austin market give them credibility. The broader context of house flipping in 2024 shows it remains profitable for experienced investors. Its potential returns are 20% to 30% on the after repair price, excluding expenses. To succeed in this business, flippers should know how to source properties, negotiate deals, manage contractors, estimate costs, and market the properties. The business demands substantial capital for purchase prices, closing costs, and renovation expenses. Austin's real estate market is highly competitive for domestic and foreign buyers. To address this, there's a recent legislation that seeks to restrict property purchases by citizens from China, Iran, North Korea, and Russia. The city's growing job market and relatively lower cost of living compared to tech hubs like New York City and San Francisco continue to drive housing demand, making it difficult to find properties below market value, but potentially more profitable for successful flips.
Now, there are a lot of challenges with real estate. Austin is definitely an interesting market, but it won't always be that way. The market is very volatile, as you know. And so while Austin may be a place that you could make money now, you're also not going to be able to put all your eggs in that basket for long. Plus, with physical real estate, you're dealing with maybe you're buying cheap, but you're flipping the whole house. That can help make you come across unforeseen issues like mold or crumbling foundations. Then there's the whole matter of your down payment. If you're going to do a vacation rental, you'd have to be dealing with constant changing over of guests. If you're renting out your property, you'd have to find renters, reliable renters, and if you had to take out any sort of mortgage, you might just be breaking even at the end of the day. So instead of doing physical real estate, we do digital real estate. And what I mean by that is we create and own websites. The creation of the websites can be outsourced, but you can also easily do it yourself after learning just some key elements that are slightly complex, but not so complex that it isn't easy to adapt to these strategies. We like to use business models where there is a little bit of a learning curve just to keep the barrier to entry high. That means that this business model is not getting as saturated as others out there that are way easier to try, which, results in millions of Amazon sellers or millions of Etsy sellers. With this business model, local lead generation, you are working in local areas just like a real estate agent, but there's no down payment. In fact, the cost to start is significantly lower. And you don't have the maintenance involved. You don't have to find a renter willing to pay enough for you to make a profit over the mortgage that you're paying. Instead, you rank these websites to the top of Google. They promote service-based businesses, and you rent them out to real businesses in that area. There's a lot more that goes into this, but it's a great way to set and forget passive income. And so it's a great place to start if you're locked into doing a real estate, physical real estate. This could be a way to begin bringing in extra income to build up for your first physical property. But I would wager that once you start this, you won't be looking anywhere else. If this sounds intriguing to you, click the link in the description below.